Hey peoples, I'm just wait for a couple of you to come on. And I'll share this across onto my business, onto my personal profile while I'm waiting. Should my iPad decide that it'll cooperate with me. Now it wants me to sign in. Just bear with me. Okay, give me a second. Paste. Okay. So, just give me a second to go live. All right. Wait for one or two people to pop on, and then we'll get started. Looks like I'm frozen, so I might have to just start that again. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of bits of activity happening there, so I'll just get started. Morning everybody, Laura at laurafrancis.com.au. My name is Laura Francis. I'm sitting up here on the headland at Cabarita, sweating like a motherfucker at 10 to 8 in the morning. Just finished a meditation and a walk. So, morning, say hi so I know who's there. I'll occasionally raise my eyes to have a look and see what's going on. So I'll just flip this around so you can see where I'm at. We're just at the gorgeous Cabarita headland, or Norrie's headland down at Cabarita Beach, northern New South Wales. Just enjoying a little bit of a peaceful morning. Some peeps down there having a stroll. So I just want to talk this morning with you guys about, just want to chat with you about unchaining your rebellious badassness. And I guess, you know, that varies for a lot of us. We're always taught when we're younger, we're told to not be rebellious, to conform and to do what other people want and to be the person that other people want to be. But I'm the kind of person that says, fuck that. And I feel that a whole lot more people should as well. Because one of the biggest things that keeps us stuck in life is being and doing what everybody else wants us to. And so, you know, I spent my life, which many of us have, being told that we need to be a certain person. Like, I wasn't allowed to do this, I wasn't allowed to do that, and I was told I was this person, I was that person, and it always felt really fucking icky. It just felt really disgusting because it wasn't who I am. And it took me a long time to work out that the reason it felt so wrong and the reason that it didn't sit well with me was because it was wrong and it wasn't who I was, and that everybody was trying to put me into this box, this little tiny box of conformity. And we all go through that every single day. Like, we're expected to conform to societal norms, social norms, societal beliefs, social constraints, what other people think that we should say, how other people feel that we should think, what other people believe we should be doing, and how we should be doing that. I personally think it's time that we all said fuck that and just started to live life on our terms. And, you know, that's different for everybody, but I think it's really important that we do go there and that we do that and we allow ourselves the freedom to be the person that we're actually born to be and to actually tap into that inside and to love that person, because, you know, it's really difficult trying to be somebody that you're not, and trying to please everybody else never actually works anyway. So, you know, I'm all about helping people to tap into who they really are and to become the person that they really want to be. And you do that by actually going deep inside and getting in tune with who you are at a core level, at a spiritual level. Some people might say at a source level, and actually learning to love that person the way the way that you actually are, actually learning to love yourself for yourself instead of constantly trying to be what somebody else wants you to be and constantly trying to please other people. I'm just trying to pull up a link here, that's why I'm not looking at you. Say hello if you're there so I know who I'm talking to. I know there's a couple of people there at the moment. And I think one of the things that really gets in the way with most of us throughout our lives is that, you know, we're constantly held at distance from our passions, our dreams, our desires, our goals, and, you know, our life purpose. And what really makes, gets our juices flowing and floats our boat, you know, because we're so busy trying to do everybody else's thing. I just need to get my glasses on so I can take, because I can't see. See how hot it is? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Perspiring, because apparently girls don't sweat, do we? Just give me 1 second, I'll just type this in. I just want to grab a link so I can share it with you guys shortly. See if I can get it up on my iPad. So I guess, you know, there's a lot of things that, oh, here's the link that I want. There's a lot of things that that keep us stuck and fucked. And for me personally, I've had enough. I've fucking absolutely had enough of trying to be who everybody else wants to be. I've had enough of hiding behind stories. I've had enough of hiding behind social beliefs and behind my own beliefs, religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, personal beliefs, all of that sort of thing. And I've had enough of fucking resistance and resistance keeping me stuck. And that happened for me a long while ago, but I work through that every single day, just like most of us need to. We all come up against blockages and barriers, and all of those things keep us stuck, and they actually, the only person that can change them is us ourselves. We're literally the only ones who have the power to make it any different. So I guess, you know, we've only got one life, and if we're in, and more so if we're in business, it's really time to get the fuck out there and live life the way that we were born to live it, and to live it on our terms. And actually, not even if we're in business, if we're just living life, we really should be living it our way and on our terms. But so many of us don't. And we let our most deep desires, our deepest desires actually dissolve to nothing on the inside because we forget what they are. Because we've been suppressed for so goddamn long that we don't know how to tap into them. So from what we actually really badly desired as a child to what we want now, they're two very different things, because what we want now is actually on a surface level. But what we want from a deep desire level is at a core level. And the only way to do that is to tap into yourself and discover what that is, to rediscover what that is. Because even though you might think that what you wanted when you're a child is long gone, or you don't actually care about it anymore, you cared about it as a child because it was true. And it's still in here. But the secret is to uncovering what that is and turning that into part of your life and living your life through that desire, and tapping in also to your life purpose and finding out what that is and living life from that perspective. Because while ever you're living life the way other people want you to, there's no way you're ever going to actually be able to live the life that you want, and there's no way you'll ever truly be happy. Because what you're doing when you're not digging deep is you're living life on a surface level, and you're not actually tapping into who you are. So apart from the fact that you do yourself a disservice by going through your life merely existing the way other people expect you to exist, you actually do a disservice to the people who are out there waiting for you, who desperately need you to help them, who need what you have to offer. And there's a whole lot of people out there. You might not think that there's a lot of people out there waiting for you because, like, you know, what the fuck have you got to give? I can tell you that every single one of us has got something to give that's absolutely fucking magnificent. And if we continue to live on that surface level, we die a little bit inside every single day. And the longer we live on that surface level, the harder it is for us to actually tap into what really matters to us. So by the time we get to 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, what really mattered to us, we've just swept it to the side, we've brushed it under the carpet, and we actually place no importance in it. which is really fucking sad because, like I said, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're dishonouring the people that are out there waiting for you to actually help them because they need what you've got to offer. They need your genius, they need your passions, your dreams and your desires to help them to actually step into who they need to be, who they are, but who they're being suppressed from being as well. So it sounds like it's a bit of a merry-go-round, like a bit of a circle, but it actually is, because what goes around comes around. And, if you're not living life on purpose, you're doing everybody a disservice. You're missing out in so many ways, and so many other people are missing out as well. So, it's really important that you tap into all of that. And I think, I believe that it's time for all of us to stand the fuck up, be seen, be heard, show up, and, get real with ourselves, and even get famous for being who we are, and, for being the freedom-loving fucking badass leaders that we are. The world needs leaders like you. And while ever you're hiding that, you're not helping the people who desperately need you so that they can step to a whole new level in their lives. Now, I know that you're a badass leader. I know that at some point in your life you've rebelled. You've done something that somebody told you didn't want to do. Now, you might have gone about that in a nice as pie, sweet as candy kind of way, or you could have been a complete fucking hard ass and, done all of the wrong things in society. But deep down, you knew that you were on the right track because one way or another, while you were rebelling, you were being true to you. And so being true to you is actually one of the most critical elements of being able to live life to its fullest. And if you want to live life full out, that's something you really do need to uncover and start doing, because too many people die wondering. And I guess it was Dr. Wayne W. Dyer said, don't die with the music still in you. 99% of people, in my opinion, die with the music still in them because they're so busy living the life that they've been told that they should live. So I think that it's time we all step the fuck up and stop doing that and started living life on purpose and started living life our way. So I've actually started a new mastermind. I'm launching a new mastermind. I haven't started it yet. It's kicking off at the end of the month. And it's specifically for badass, rebellious, unchained leaders. So what that's about is actually unchaining who you really are. So tapping into your core and bringing out who you really are, bringing that person to the surface, getting you comfortable with that and working through all of the mindset issues that you have around bringing that person to the fore. And I really feel that this is something that everybody needs. It's something I'm desperately excited about. It fucking almost piss my pants every time I think about it. That's how excited I am. And I feel that there's so many people out there that are selling themselves short in business and in life because they're just not doing that. So I'm going to pop the link under this live stream for you so that you can jump on the live stream. Sorry, so that you can, I want to comment on here. Please let me comment. So that you can take a look at it. So it's called the Unchained Leaders Lounge, okay? And it's for rebellious, badass, online freedompreneurs who are leaders in their field or who want to be leaders in their field. So if you're kind of holding back and you're resisting and you're afraid to really be who you are and to step up and to shine a light on exactly who you are and your fucking absolute awesomeness, I challenge you now to actually stop that and to fucking grab life by the vajayjay, vagina and all, and just fucking live it, because you've only got the one life. And I really think that more and more of us should be doing that. So I'm here to encourage you, to empower you, and to help you. And I'm putting my eyeballs on so I can see. And I really think that there's a whole lot more that we can actually do. You've all got something so powerful to bring to the table, and it could be that you're a writer, a coach, a mentor, a freelancer, an author, a speaker. You're a creative, and creatives have something to share with everybody. And while ever you're being told to conform and to take your 9-to-5 job and to fucking do what other people want you to do, you're actually hiding that creativeness, not just from yourself, but from everybody. You're hiding it from everybody in the entire world and from people who desperately need to see that and to feel it and to experience it. So I think that you know, it's something that everybody should be unleashing, and you are born with greatness inside of you, and you've been holding that in for so fucking long that it actually frustrates the shit out of you. It actually makes you angry because it comes up and you stamp it down. It comes up and you stamp it down. And you're just fucking constantly taking a step back in being who you are every single day. And I know what it's like to get tired of being that person and to get tired of not being the person that you want to be. I spent so long being told I had so many issues and that I was this person and I was that person. And it just fucking grated against me so much. I just couldn't understand why people were saying these things and doing these things, and why I was being forced into this fucking box of what I call fucking conformity that I hated, when all I wanted to be was me. And it took me so long to realise that it wasn't me that was the problem. It was actually everybody else, and it was society as a whole. And you know, we've been conditioned throughout our lives to believe that we've got to be, you know, we've got to toe the line. We have to take the 9-to-5 job. We have to get the mortgage. We have to get married. We have to have children. And be fucked if you're a woman and you don't have children, because there must be something wrong with you. Well, I call bullshit on all of that. You don't have to do any of those things. What you have to actually do is be true to who you are. And it's something I'm desperately passionate about, and it's my life purpose, is to help people to live theirs and to unchain themselves and to fucking be completely unrestricted, uninhibited, unfiltered and completely authentic in every area of their lives and their business. So I've popped the link underneath this chat. I'll pop it over on my page now, so that on my personal profile, so that everybody else can see that as well. But it's something that I really encourage you to take a look at. I've had a lot of inquiries so far. I've got quite a few people signed up and interested. I've not even actually started promoting it that much, but today is the day. So if it's something that sings to you, if this actually speaks to you, excuse me, I'm going hoarse. I've got a horse in my throat. If this speaks to you, either reach out and private message me, or jump on the link that I'm posting now and take a look and have a read of the page, and let me know if it's something that actually resonates with you. There's a form there for you to complete so that we can get on a phone and have a chat, on the phone and have a chat. And I really just want to help you to step up in life, to become the person that you've always wanted to be, to tap into those dreams that were there when you were a child, but you've been too afraid to tap into because you've been told that you can't. You were told while you were growing up that they were silly, they were stupid, that why the hell are you bothering doing that? Like, that's fucking stupid, you can't do that. You've got to go and work for someone in a job that you hate, and you've got to be miserable for the rest of your lives because that's what society expects of you. It's absolute bullshit. And we don't have to be miserable, we don't have to be sad, we don't have to be angry, we don't have to be resentful, and we don't have to be resisting what truly matters to us. So for those of you who have just joined me, I'm talking fucking passionately about something that really matters. I'm just going to give you guys that are just dropping in a quick look around my view. I'm just this for a second. There's Baxter. Baxter's snoozing. He's always with me. Morning, Baxter. So I'm at Cabarita Headland, Norrie's Headland, I said. Sorry, I mean to say. I get my words wrong. At Cabarita Beach, top end of New South Wales on the coast. Absolutely beautiful. And here I am again. So, guys, I encourage you to look deep inside. Ask yourself some tough questions. Who are you really? Who is it that you really want to be? And what is it that you've wanted to do your entire life, but you just keep on saying, oh, no, I can't possibly do that. I'm not allowed to do that. Someone told me that that wasn't very good when I was fucking 7, and I've never allowed myself to do it because it can't possibly be right, because I was told when I was 7 that it's not. It's absolute bullshit. You've got it in there, and all you need to do is actually access that. And so what we're going to do in the Unchained Leaders Lounge, the exclusive mastermind for badass online freedompreneurs, is we're going to open up your mind, and we're going to show you a new way of thinking and a new way of accessing what really matters to you. And we're going to share with you ways on how you can actually expand on that and turn that into a life that you love and a business that thrives, and a business not only thriving, but one that you love, one that you fucking can't wait to get out of bed for every single morning, one that gets your juices flowing, that you think about as you're going to sleep and it's on your mind while you're sleeping, and it makes you just jump out of fucking bed and want to take action every single day. I want you to live a life that truly matters to you, that's purpose-filled and filled with passion and desire and absolutely fucking living the dreams that you've been suppressing. So I'm not quite sure who we've got on at the moment because I've just put my glasses on, so I'll take a look and see who's there. There's quite a few of you have come on, so thank you guys for that. Oh, I've just lost it on my iPad. I just have to look on two devices because I can't do both on the iPhone, I'm afraid. Okay, excellent. We've got a few of you on there. If you've got anything, any questions, guys, pop them in the stream and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So, the Unchained Leaders Lounge, like I said, it's for badass online freedompreneurs. So it's for people who actually want freedom in their lives, and the freedom in your life starts with freeing up what's inside of your head and what's inside of your heart. And if you haven't accessed that, you're really not living life full out. And I think one of the things that I guess triggers me the most in life is knowing that most of us are going to go to our deathbed having not lived the life that we were designed to live, that we were put here to live, a life that's on purpose. And I find that really fucking tragic. And I've seen it happen. You know, my father passed away a few years ago, and I know that he did a lot of things that he absolutely loved, but I know he didn't live his life on purpose. He lived the life that he was told was the right life to live, and he didn't live the way he wanted to live. He was actually unhappy for a lot of years and in a marriage that was completely dissatisfying, but because of social norms and constraints and beliefs, my father committed, and he stayed there, and he felt trapped in that. And we all feel trapped in so many ways throughout our lives. I think it absolutely fucking sucks. Me personally, I was trapped for a long, long time, and I trapped myself in a marriage that I hated. I trapped myself in 9-to-5s. I trapped myself in domestic violence for 14 years. I trapped my children in a domestic violence situation for 14 years. And you know, it's really fucking tragic to do that. Actually, my children weren't 14 when that happened. I left a long time before that, but I was in that relationship for 14 years. So I think, you know, we've all got so much to give and so much to offer. Hello, Baxter. Hello, Baxter. Got so much to offer, and it's really important that we actually unchange that. So going through the Unchained Leaders Lounge, what we're going to do is we're going to tap into your mind and your heart, and we're going to unleash all of that. We're going to help you to unchain yourself. We're going to help you to work through the resistance and the barriers that are getting in the way of you living the life of your desires and living a business that really supports that, having a business that really supports that. And it could be that your business is really quite simplified right now, and it actually needs to not be. It could be that your business is overcomplicated right now and it needs to be more simplified. We're going to go through all of that. So it's a month-by-month mastermind, and it's a minimum of 3 months. And I'd really encourage you to take a look at it and to see, to allow yourself the time to live the life the way it's supposed to be lived. So I'm actually going to pop off here now, guys. Pop off, get off even. I'm not going to pop off on the camera. Oh my God. I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to let you guys just dwell on that for a little bit. If you've got any questions, feel free to hit me up. There's a couple of spots left in the Unchained Leaders Lounge, and the link's been posted below this live stream. So if you want to find out more about that, please do go ahead and click on the link and pop over to the page, have a look and fill out the form. And we'll get on the phone and we'll have a chat about you and your life and your business, and where you're actually held back right now, and where you've been held back for so long. And we'll actually even work through some of the resistance and blockages and social norms and beliefs that have been keeping you stuck while we're on the call. So I'm out of here now, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. But I'd really love it if you could open your heart and your mind to giving more to yourself and to fulfilling your life and your passions the way they truly are supposed to be lived. Okay? So this is Laura at laurafrancis.com.au. I've popped the link for the Unchained Leaders Lounge in the thread below. Just click on that and take a look, and I will chat with you soon. Peace out.